You're watching News 3 HD at 10.
Now, the numbers are amazing. More than 330,000 residents from Wisconsin served their country during World War II. Sadly, those who can actually share the stories from that time are quickly dying. Just more than 45,000 are still alive tonight. And those specific veterans are dying at a rate of 900 every day.
Yeah, there's a memorial in Washington, D.C. honoring those World War II veterans, and now a national movement to take them there. And News 3's Angela Bettis joins us now with their story. Angela.
Well, here's what we learned. Before dawn broke on Saturday, 100 veterans and 64 volunteer guardians boarded a plane to Washington, D.C. The man that you are about to meet tonight, Edwin Neitzel, had not been on a plane since returning from the war. The trip was a gift from his daughter.
He served 3 years during World War II, manned a machine gun, walked through the bombed ruins in Okinawa, and lost countless friends.
This was when we came off. Do you remember?
And on Saturday, Edwin Neitzel was given the thanks he truly deserves.
The whole day was so memorable. And my dad and I have never had a trip together. So this was our trip. And I would say that was the best part of the whole day, is sharing this with Dad.
The most important part of the day started at the World War II Memorial with a warm welcome from Bob and Elizabeth Dole.
Here's the one of the two of us with Bob Dole and Elizabeth Dole. It was overwhelming because it was so big, wasn't it? Was it bigger than you thought it would be?
Oh, yeah.
It was humongous.
There were lots of pictures and a bus tour around the city.
The memorial was intended to be a symbol of national...
All over, every place we went.
Right.
Every place we went, they were shaking your hand and thanking you for your service. Every place we went. There was a man on a stool by the statue of Iwo Jima, all by himself on the backside, with nobody around him. He obviously had a lot of deep thoughts. That picture just said 1,000 words. Marvin, what was the best part of the day?
All of it. The best part? Oh, I don't really know. Too many of them.
For many veterans like Edwin, Saturday's visit to the memorials brought back 60 years of memories, many of which have never been discussed.
Go, Edwin.
A happy memory for all, something all the soldiers look forward to. Mail call.
Dear Grandpa, thank you for being so brave. Thank you for serving our country. Thank you for being the best grandpa ever.
Dear Don, we are so happy for you that you got to go on the honor flight.
And a hero's welcome back in Wisconsin.
Thank you!
The type of welcome these heroes never received.
I want you to know how proud I am of the sacrifices you made, the time you gave to defend our country, and the freedom you fought so hard for, that we are so lucky to have today. I am proud to call you my father. Love, your daughter, Dawn.
Love you.
That was an amazing day for that family. The honor flight is completely free for World War II veterans. Panera does help underwrite much of the cost. Those flights can cost anywhere between $50,000 to $150,000. The Guardians also pay $500. So Dawn did pay to go on that flight with her father. That helps pay for the next flight of veterans to go out.
How much that means just watching that.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've talked about that there is a really long waiting list.
Yeah, there absolutely is a waiting list. In fact, Dawn had Edwin's, her father's name, on that list for 2 years before being able to get on this flight. There are currently 2 honor flight organizations that are operating in Wisconsin, but the list is still more than 600 names long. So it is a long list, and it may take years to get through that.
So great to see that amazing generation, the greatest generation, get that recognition. Now, the organization, we understand, trying to get a hub here in Madison and looking for volunteers to lead it too, right?
When we learned about this flight, we started calling. They tell us that on May 9th that there's going to be a meeting. We will have more details on channel3000.com if you want to get involved here, but they're looking for someone to really head it up. They've got some of the players in place, so all you do need to make those phone calls. We'll have the phone number for you, and that information on Channel 3000, and hopefully you can get involved. It really is an amazing thing, an amazing experience for those veterans.
Angela Bettis reporting. Angela, great story. Thank you very much. Now, more than 45,000 World War II veterans are still living in Wisconsin. Important to know here now, if you know one, details about the honor flight can be found online. Place to go right there, honorflight.org.
Gosh, what an amazing story.